I am known for teaching the breathing. That's my secret to longevity and good health and enthusiasm. I love the deep breathing techniques. I do them every single day. And it is a secret to energy. Hands up those whose energy flags and they've not got the energy they would like to have. Hands up, under the shot. All you've got to do is half a dozen deep, long, gentle, deep breathings, half a dozen times a day. You don't need all the medicines and things. Some of the natural medicines are fine, but you don't need the drugs. When you do all this deep breathing, you're on a natural high permanently. The energy, the oxygen goes in and supports everything in your physical system. You need more energy for the body to do the job it's got to do. And if you don't give it oxygen, it will pay you out. But if you do give it extra oxygen, it will pay you back. A lot more oxygen will help cure a lot of ailments, but this one is my favourite. It's not easy to learn, but if you stay with it and practice it, you will get it. Now, I call it throat breathing. And what it does, it relieves all the inflammation from your head. It draws it down. Now, to me, those headaches, those sinuses, anything to do with challenges physically or, not well in the head and from the shoulders up, is caused by inflammation, pressure. Our head is tightly created and everything works off each other in there. But when we get inflammation in there, by the way, it's dead germs. Isn't that awful? That it's all inflammation is. That's all pressuring on everything else. And once we draw it away, the throat breathing draws it down. You will pass it through, believe me. But you won't be doing the throat breathing properly till you swallow. Once you start to do the deep breathing, the throat breathing, I'll show you how, and you start to swallow, you know you're doing it correctly. Until you start swallowing, the very fine little pieces of inflammation get swallowed and pass through. Just know that you're right on track. And sometimes I get a lot of feedback with people. They lose those, what do you call those headaches, those horrible headaches? Migraines. Yeah, the migraines. I always forget that word, I don't know why. But the migraines disappear, sinus disappears, and even a lot of people's skin gets a lot better because all that crappy stuff's not inside the head, pressuring everything else. Even blood pressure can be a lot easier. So give yourself a favour and try and learn the throat breathing. Now I'm going to ask you all to embarrass yourselves. I'm going to ask you all to do how would you call it? Snore. Do one big snore, come on. As noisy as you can. Another snore. That's it. You're a great collection of wonderful people. One more. You've got to make life fun, you can't have it serious. However, I'm serious. Now, when you did that snore, you felt the muscles at the back of the throat draw the air down, didn't you? You felt you weren't drawing it through the nose anymore, you were drawing it down with the throat muscles. Now, I want you to put your mind on the throat muscles and silently draw the breath through with those muscles, drawing this long, slow breath. You'll find it will make a noise like the wind, and then squeeze it out. Just not doing the snoring. You push it out, you squeeze it out with the tongue, but you use the throat muscles. If you practice that, it's the most incredible deep breathing you'll ever do. I give that credit for mainly being full of energy, full of passion and excitement in my life, still at this age. And all I want to do now is pass on what works for me. And if you do the work, you won't get anywhere if you don't. You'll just stay where you are right now, or maybe slip back even. But if you do the work and you're successful, I ask you to pass it on to others. We're not meant to learn anything on the planet and keep it to ourselves.